Okay, I promise this is my last Peekaboo design for Halloween, but I just had to do one more. You guys know I love a Peekaboo. It's just my favorite thing. So for day 7, we are doing a dog themed Halloween Peekaboo. I feel like I make a version of this kind of tumbler every year, but I found a super cute decal image that we're going to put on the cup at the very end, and it's got a golden retriever and what looks like a golden doodle, and those are the dogs that I have. So I had to make myself a Halloween tumbler using that image, and I figured, why not share it with all of you? So starting out, I've got my 30-ounce traditional tumbler. I think that's what this is called. And I'm going to put a handle from Dimensional Drinks on it. And I'm just super gluing it to the tumbler right away before we do any sort of design work. And I'm going to let this completely dry. And then we'll go right into our base painting and glittering. To do our glitter, I'm going to use Mod Podge and this kind of like rusty orange color. It's called Terracotta from Delta Creative Ceramcoat, my favorite. And we're just going to give that a really nice hefty, even coat, and we're just going to do one coat of the paint mixed with the Mod Podge, and we'll go right in with our custom glitter mix. We're going to use 4 glitters, all from Chase Ray Creations, in this mix. So first I've got Hot Sauce, and then I'm going to add Magma, Sherbet 2.0, and Tangerine. And I'm not measuring this, I'm just going with my heart here. But my goal is to create a really solid, perfect pumpkin Halloween orange that's going to go really well with that rusty orange base that we put on the tumbler. Once that Mod Podge layer is all dry, I'm going to do 2 coats of epoxy on my tumbler. The first coat was kind of like a crumb coat. It was maybe 10 milliliters on the entire tumbler, and that acted as the sealer for my glitter. And then I went in for another coat of epoxy, and that one was about 30 milliliters, and I'm using Flynn Sisters Supply Shop Artist Cure epoxy for both of those coats. So at this point, my cup is smooth enough to proceed with my stencils for my Peekaboo, but if you need to do another layer of epoxy to smooth your cup out, go for it. I am doing glitter over my Peekaboo, so my cup doesn't need to be perfectly 100% smooth because the glitter is going to camouflage any bumps that we may have. So I'm not too concerned. I just don't want anything so rough that you're going to be able to see it under a second layer of glitter, if that makes sense. So for my stencils, I'm using stencil vinyl, and I'm using 2 images that I got from Creative Fabrica. I've got a little jack-o'-lantern that you've seen before in one of my previous Halloween tutorials, and then I've got a paw print, and I just cut those out in a couple different sizes, and I'm going to put them all over my tumbler around this super cute dog image. Like, look how cute they are. They're all dressed up in their little Halloween costumes. Very similar to the duck image that I used a little bit earlier in this series, but I just love them. Like, animals in costumes, what could be cuter? Nothing. So I'm going to put this on the top half of my tumbler, and this is clear printable sticker paper, which I am currently obsessed with. You would know if you've been watching this series. So I'm not going to put this on the cup yet. This is going to go over the white glitter that we use for the Peekaboo, but I want to mask off where the image is going to go, so I make sure that I don't put any stencils in that area because I want this to have a solid white glitter background so that the image shows up nice and vibrantly. Vibrantly, is that a word? I want it to show up and really be on the cup and not have any orange glitter behind it messing with the image. So once I've got that area taped off, I'm going to go crazy with my stencils here. I'm going to try and fill up as much space as I possibly can because I want to show as much of this orange glitter as I possibly can. So I'm really going to stuff this with stencils. If you wanted to go a step further, you could add like a quote on the back with your stencil vinyl to show a little more glitter. You could do all sorts of different little symbols in different sizes to really fill up your space. I wanted to keep my stencils relatively large for this Peekaboo because I didn't want to have to go digging for a bunch of small stencils underneath my glitter and epoxy and all of that stuff. So if you want to make it easier on yourself, larger stencils are always easier. I don't want to do any of this Peekaboo on my handle, so I'm going to tape all of that off with painter's tape. If you want your handle to be the same color as your outer Peekaboo, you can always wait until about this step to add it to your tumbler. You would just glue it right over your glittered and epoxied tumbler, which is totally fine, but I wanted mine to be glittered, so I applied it like you saw in the very beginning, and now I'm just going to tape it off so that you can see that glitter for the end result. As I mentioned earlier, for our Peekaboo, we're going to do white on the outside so that that clear decal shows up really nice and vibrantly. If that's not a word, I've decided that it is now a word. I'm going to base paint my tumbler with 2 coats of white acrylic paint, and I'm letting them dry about 20 minutes in between. Once my paint is totally dry, I'm going to go through with a Sharpie and mark off all of my Peekaboo sections, because if you don't do that, as we have learned, it will make finding your stencils underneath your glitter very, very difficult. So make sure you mark your stencils before you do your glitter if you don't want to have a bad time. The glitter I'm going to use for my Peekaboo is Upper Class from Chase Free Creations. It's a super beautiful sparkly white, one of the must-haves that you need in your collection. And to apply this glitter, I'm using the epoxy method, and I don't know what I was thinking or who I thought I was, but I used my Flynn Sisters Supply Shop Fast Cure epoxy for this Peekaboo because I was doing coats on other cups and I had some left over, and I thought, well, I'll just use this on my Peekaboo. And let me tell you, it turned into sheer panic because I put my epoxy on this cup and then I was like, oh, I have to peel up all these decals in like a very, very quick amount of time. And so I was very stressed during this time. It wasn't my normal zen peely time. It was panic peely, which I never enjoy. So I would recommend either not using the epoxy method or using a regular setting epoxy for your epoxy method, because at the time that I was like peeling these up, the epoxy was already starting to warm up. And as I'm sure most of you know, or all of you know, when your epoxy starts to get warm, you're in curing territory. So you got to work fast. And I don't know, I just like really challenged myself here. So anyway, I'm going to immediately after glittering, like literally right away, I'm going to go in with my pin pen and I'm going to start peeling up all of these decals to try and get them all off before my epoxy cures too much and I can't get anything lifted. I let the cup sit for about 2 hours and then I went right into a regular coat of epoxy over the glitter. Now, because I put the teensiest bit too much epoxy on the cup when I applied the glitter, that glitter was stuck in place in the epoxy and I did not need to seal it or anything. I just went right in with my next coat of epoxy. And I did 1 coat of epoxy over this fine cut glitter, and that was plenty for my cup to be smooth enough to apply this clear decal. Now, like I've mentioned before, I just print and stick these really. I don't seal them before they go on the cup. I don't seal them after they're on the cup. You literally just apply these like a sticker. So once I've got it in place, I'm going to peel back a little bit of the backing and then I'm going to smooth most of the decal onto the cup. Because of the tapering and the shape of this tumbler, we were getting a little bit of like weird curvage. So I had to cut the little bulldog, the space in between the bulldog and the doodle. I cut that so that I could make sure that I placed the bulldog in the same line as the rest of the dogs without getting any wrinkling or bubbling. And now if you use a different shape of tumbler, you probably won't have that issue, but I had to work around the curve of the cup. So there's a little bit of a swing up with the bulldog because of the line of the tumbler, but that's okay. Like I said, this is for me. I don't really care. I think they still look super duper cute. So once I've got my decal on my tumbler, I'm going to go right into my final coat of epoxy. Now I think I might maybe add something else to this cup. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. I'll probably use this up until Halloween and then think of some sort of brilliant magical idea. And it'll be too late and I'll have to wait until next year. But anyway, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button down below. Let me know what you think in the comments as always. And be sure to subscribe to my channel if you are not already so you don't miss any of my new videos. We've got one more video in our 8 Days of Halloween series, and then we are moving on to Christmas time. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've liked all the videos in the series so far. Be sure to come back tomorrow for the grand finale. Okay. See you then. Love you. Bye. Hello friends, thanks so much for watching this video. I want to say a huge special thank you to my elite fam, my channel members, and my subscribers. You all make this channel possible, so thank you so much for being part of the fam. If you want more exclusive content from me, you can join my elite fam at patreon.com/elitefam. You can find my tumblers and digital files on my website madebymalstudio.com. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, you can find me on Instagram at madebymal_studio. Here's another video for you to check out, and I'll see you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Love you. Bye.